Ladies, what is a dead giveaway that a man watches too much porn when he's in bed with you? Rubbing clit like you're trying to get a stain out of carpet. Rubbing is an awful way of getting stains out of a carpet. Blotting is the preferred method. So, blot the clit. He treats the clitoris like a doorbell and expects you to squirt a solid jet all the way across the room. When you give him a blowjob and he asks if you came. I laughed out loud at this. They go to finger you and it feels like a competitive chicken stuffing contest. But how am I supposed to show off my 6 years of competitive chicken stuffing training? No. Get this. I was giving a guy oral. And honestly I wasn't really into it and I guess he wasn't either cause he couldn't come and I just wanted to get it over with. This guy takes a video of me, and proceeds to watch it while I'm still doing what I'm doing, and that was what made him finish. Him treating me like a piece of origami paper. I had an ex that had me lay on my back then without warning tried to move my legs where he was trying to put my ankles to the back on my head. I ended up getting a leg cramp and had to stand up to stop the cramp and lost interest and he was upset cause I wasn't flexible like other women he knows. He got upset at you. You weren't the one trying to twist someone into a pretzel. He stuck his fingers straight in and I said you can't do that, you need to play with the bean first, and he said well I prefer it this way. Him, you're supposed to suck not bite. Her, I prefer it this way. Dracula don't suck. Dracula do the scrape and lick. That anal takes no prepping and every woman should be happy when she's surprised with it. Immediate choking. Maybe he just tried to kill you. I read once where a woman said that a guy was ducking her doggy, but was sort of coming in from the side and not sticking all of his dick in. She asked him why he was doing it that way and he said he didn't know, it's just how he'd seen it done. So, yeah, he was doing it that way in order to give the non-existent camera a clear view. As a non-native English speaker, I had to read the first sentence twice. They expect you to squirt like a lawn sprinkler when they start fingering you like a jackhammer, no lube of course. With fingernails. That's why I always cut them short. I never know when I'm going to have to finger someone. Always wear a condom just in case. Sex can happen any second now. Slapping the vagina. Slap the base. 1. He tries to bend me into really weird positions that may look cool, but aren't enjoyable for either of us. 2. He thinks he needs to jackhammer me really hard. 3. He thinks all women are size queens and therefore tries to shove 3 or even 4 fingers inside me. Ow, ow, ow. Don't ever just assume it's okay to do that. The first guy I slept with, I told him I had never penetrated during masturbation. This MF stuck 4 fingers inside me and jackhammered because he wanted me to not be tight since his dick is sensitive. Alas, I was a virgin so I didn't understand if it was right or wrong and I was told it would be painful. Expecting my orgasm on demand. Personal best is 5 minutes solo. I can't imagine a partner, unless you're into head games and want to do that fun, getting that without some serious foreplay and ramping up the smut. As soon as a guy says come for me, I'm like well now I'm nervous and can't get there. I was having sex once when I was young. I was terrible, she was terrible, it was terrible. She said I want you to come for me in a sultry tone, almost trying to encourage me to do better, but more importantly get it over with, and for whatever ducking reason I came up with believe me I'm trying to, which may just be the worst response. What a fucking idiot I was, lol. This made me laugh out loud. The image of a guy sweating and exasperated like he's trying to change a tire while his girlfriend is being all sexy. Like a scene from Friends where Chandler and Joey have told Ross that he should jerk off a few times before a big date and now he can't perform in the moment. The finger blasting. Stop it. Please go slow and gentle, give attention to my clit, don't just shove your fingers straight into my hole and drill like Therese No Tomorrow. I've had someone finger me so aggressively, it was like he was looking for loose change in the couch cushion. Aggressively rubbing my clit. Friction burn is a thing down there and it is not fun. Edit, thanks for the awards y'all. Who would have thought my most liked comment would be about sex? Aggressively rubbing it right away then trying to shove themselves into you 3 seconds later and wondering why you're dry. Then getting angry that you say stop. Way too many men think anal can just happen and be tried out of the blue. If you aren't willing to take the time and care about someone's well-being, just go masturbate by yourself. When they do the waka waka on your clit like they're a DJ. That shit hurts and is an immediate turnoff. Edit, holy moly, thank you all for the rewards. This got way more attention than I expected. Okay, sorry, but I'm laughing. It's alright, just that every guy should know the difference between the pressure required to summon a genie and stuffing a chicken. See, when I read Waka Waka, I thought of Pac-Man. I thought about Fozzie Bear. Lack of foreplay. This needs to be higher up. Also, foreplay is not squashing my boobs together for 10 seconds, then sticking your finger up my dry vagina. The whole body can be touched. Let her touch your body too. It feels nice. Or thinking only tuning my nipples like the radio is gonna get me there. Cringy lines. In a dirty voice recording one guy once sent to me, he tried to explain how he would tease me. He began with, well, first, I would remind you of your pussy flaps. What the hell does that even mean? Like, is he going to just look down there with a magnifying glass or something, and then look up at me and say, yep, you have pussy flaps? Also, please do not use the word pussy flaps. When they're trying to play with you but they start rubbing kinda randomly on the pussy, but they rub it like they're trying to get a really tough stain out. Guys, if you rub so hard it bruises, it really just hurts. Not enjoyable at all. They start rubbing kinda randomly on the pussy. I've had a guy rub the corner that my inner upper thigh and vagina make, thinking it was my actual vagina. He needs to watch porn while in bed with you. Stay still, I want to balance this on your forehead. You like that, you lemon stealing whore? When every comment on this thread is giving you flashbacks to that one ex. I am just reading these comments to make sure I am not that ex. He climbed out of bed during foreplay to watch porn because I took too long to get ready. Edit, I want to thank everyone who took their time to leave a comment or even an award. I didn't think this comment would blow up so much. By now I can laugh about what has happened, and am fine if you do it too. So what I'm getting from this thread is basically, you don't always have to duck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Sometimes you got to make some love. And duck and give her some smooches too. Sometimes you've got to squeeze. Sometimes you've got to say please. Sometimes you got to say hey. I'm gonna duck you. Softly. Fingering like Hess trying to manually rewind a VHS tape. Penny try to pound you in full speed from the start. Like hello? Foreplay please? Also when they expect you to be extremely vocal like in porn and use that baby voice. Yeah yes, and make a crying face. If you are not doing this as a woman, something is off in the sex as per them. That's actually a huge reason why I don't like mainstream porn. I prefer the stuff that seems more natural, homemade, and even romantic sensual. I hate when the guy pulls out to switch positions and she's still moaning. Like WTF feels that good while just rolling from your knees onto your back, girl? When he stops to buffer. Or when they keep wanting to skip to the next 15 seconds of sex. But then rewind because we went from kissing to ass licking and obviously missed an important 15 seconds.